Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today, going to be Classic and Dark from ESL Winter 2023 on Goldenaura. Top left, it is Classic. Bottom right, it is Dark. I know this is posting in 2024, but ESL Winter is the most recent premier tournament for StarCraft 2. The replay pack was released, and I'm going to cast some games. So, it's a PVZ. Man, Protoss is kind of down bad recently, isn't it? When was the last time a Protoss won a premier tournament in StarCraft 2? Man, I hear you guys. I hear you Protoss players. It is tough for you guys right now, but nothing ever stays the same in StarCraft, so maybe you'll be back on top sometime soon. We will see. So, hatch first in it, here is Dark at 16 supply. Gateway expand timing here from Classic. Yep, there is the assimilator. Everything is A-OK here. And what is the play? Well, nothing. 16, 18, 17. Very, very standard play here from Dark. He's like, it's a ZVP. I don't have to do anything weird here. I don't have to keep Classic off balance. I can win this with my eyes closed. Is that true? I hope it's not true. Nah, come on. Classic's an amazing Protoss player. He good. He good. Look, even Dark's keeping an Overlord over his second hatch to make sure he's not getting cannon rushed because he has no intel otherwise as to what's going on. This probe is playing the game. And actually, did pull a few drones off there for half a second to kill it. That's kind of a big deal. I don't know. Probe died, but lost mining time. What's the math on that? Somebody has to do the math on that for me. I need an editor. You know how Hearthstone's videos, he has editor's notes up in the top right when Hearthstone like says something wrong, or maybe he has a question about something and the editor comes through and after the video's, you know, he's editing the video, so it's after it's been recorded. He puts the information up here. Editor. Bam. Lost mining time for 5 drones for half a second is this much money. And the probe dying is 50 minerals. It's like, thank you. Thank you, editor. I don't know. Maybe I should hire somebody to do that for me. I think his name's Hamster. I think is what he's called. Hamster and Hearthstone. What a duo. Or she. I don't know. Editor could be a woman. Who knows? Got ourselves a Stargate opening from Classic. The nice thing about the Stargate opening is you can do anything you want in this matchup. This could be Void Ray. This could be Phoenix. This could be Oracle. Third base at 242 from From Dark here. I don't know why I called him Stark. Tony Stark. Tony Stark, the Zerg player, is here. I bet Tony Stark could be pretty good at StarCraft. Don't you think so? Analytical. Quick decision-making. Fast, kind of, you know, doing stuff quickly. I think Tony Stark could pull that off. I bet he'd like StarCraft. And it is a Phoenix. Phoenix on the way from Classic. Could be a bunch of Phoenix. Who knows? The thing about a bunch of Phoenix is that if you make a bunch of Phoenix, then your enemy makes like 15 roaches, walks across the map, and you die. Because all you have are maybe some adepts. And the Phoenix really suck at killing roaches because they're armored. And they have a decent amount of HP. Anyway, so it's an Oracle on the follow-up here from Classic. We'll get an Oracle name out here. We've got a couple submitted recently. We only have like 3. So, if you want to submit an Oracle name, feel free to do so. Toss it into the comments of any video. Say Oracle name, bloop, and then I'll put it on my list. You can do a backstory if you want. You don't have to have a backstory. Not required. Just some people like to do it, and that's fine. It's accepted. So, Phoenix out. Oracle on the way, on the follow-up. And this Oracle name is Fuzzy-Egg from the Muppet Christmas Carol. It's just an alternate universe version of Fezziwig. Muppet Christmas Carol. What a great movie. I don't think I watched it this year for Christmas, but it's really good anyway. Third base from Classic warping in. These Lings maybe thought they could block it, but no, they were way too late for that. Good luck with that one, Dark. What's the follow-up from Dark going to be here, man? You can't just be on Lings and Queens forever. You can't win this game with Lings and Queens, I don't think. Like, unless this Adept leaves her post and you send 40 Lings in here, then yep, you win. But Classic is way, way too good of a Protoss player for you to assume that's going to happen. Dark respects Classic a little bit too much to try that. Twilight Council coming in. Gate. Nope, Forge. Forge coming in there too. And, Oracle. Oh, lift. Okay, so lift queen, killed a couple drones, double oracles sniping away in here. All right, all right. Not bad, not bad. Ooh, 5 kills, so that's some lings too. No, 8 drones. Okay, never mind. The follow-up here. Yeah, so the initial 3, and then he got 5 more? Dang. Ding, dang, dong. All right, we got to watch that. No, 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 no. Good play. I don't know if we've seen this in a while. So this looks, I don't know, it's kind of bad, but by golly, does it work out? Zap, zap. Oh, there's no spores. I mean, I knew that, but also, and then zap, zap. Not bad. And then, how do 3 more drones die? Depths? Oh, then a depths are over here killing some drones. 9 drones go down. Okay, classic. That was a well-executed multi-pronged attack. Got 9 drones in the first 5 minutes of this game. I mean, Dark's already back up to 57 workers. Because, you know, Zerg players have the ability to replace their workers very quickly. And, okay, all right. But if you keep it up, maybe. Oh, gosh. 14, 16, 17. All right. I think maybe Classic had just pulled even in this game. He gets 17 drone kills in the first 6 minutes of the game against Dark. You gotta feel all right. You gotta feel like maybe you've pulled even with this guy. 4th base coming in from Dark. See, he's only at 55 workers now. Okay, just kidding. He's got 4 more on the way. Now he's back up to 60. 59, but whatevs. Who's counting? Warp Prism, Blink on the way. A bunch of sentries out in case a billion lings show up. And then he just force fields them out and they die. It's not a bad move. Are we swinging back in? He's like, you are refusing to build spores, man. I'm going to keep coming in here until you build a spore in your natural. Dark's like, screw you. I'm never building a spore. I got a spore in my other bases, but my natural will be spore-free forever. You can't make me. And that's true. No one can make Dark build a spore at this natural base if he doesn't want to. My gosh. 21 drone kills in the first 7 minutes of the game. 21. You know, there was a time in PvZ where I felt like if you killed, you know, a good number of drones, stasis well reacted to there by Dark, if you killed a certain number of drones in PvZ in the first few minutes, you'd win. It was like this almost guaranteed kind of a thing. But then, ooh, got a bit of an attack here. Lings, Ravagers on, oh my gosh, this base is going to die. Stalkers, bonus damage versus armored. Burn it down, burn it down, burn it down. Force fields. Oh, didn't get the lings out. The sentries are getting picked off. That's not great. Not great, but I don't think there's any saving this hatch unless... Oh, interesting fungal. So you can't blink when you're fungled. That's actually pretty good. That hatch is dead. Dark's going to get rid of this army, but the hatch is dead. Okay, yeah. So not a complete steamroll here from Classic, but killing the hatch was a big deal. So yeah, I used to think killing a bunch of drones early was just a win-free card for Protoss against Zerg. But then Raynor was the first Zerg player that I ever cast where it's like, no, he can take infinite drone kills in the first 6 minutes and he's fine. He just replaces them immediately. Everything's okay. And he's winning anyway. And then other Zerg players were like, ah, yeah, you know what? We can do that. And I think they kind of went off him. Because, yeah, it's 63 workers from Dark. The thing about that, though, is that replacing all those drones is money. It's not free. And that could have been more army. Oh my gosh, you forced to cancel on this hatch with oracles? All right. Look, Classic is playing super duper mega ultra well right now. Holy crap, so well. Lurker down on the way from Dark, but he's only on 3 bases in 8 minutes. The Protoss is on 3 bases. He's back. No splash damage, because who needs splash damage when you have a million Blink Stalkers with +1 attack? No attack or armor upgrades from Dark for any of his units right now. I love that Classic's not pushing too deep in here because he knows there's infestors. He's like, fine, I'll just take a 4th base. While you're working on your 4th base, I'll get my 4th base done before you. You'll be a sad panda. Dude, this Fozziewig Oracle is one of the most impressive oracles I've ever seen. 6 kills on that one. 12 kills on that one. This Oracle duo, who is not dead, by the way, is playing incredibly well. It's going to be a Colossus follow-up from Classic. Double Robo, Colossus follow-up with a couple disruptors. You know, splash damage. Why choose one? Porque no los dos? Splash damage options. I agree. Let's get disruptors out here. Let's get Storm out here. Let's get Archons out here. Let's get Colossus out here. All of the options available to you to defeat Dark, who is still really scary. Man, like, I'm going to say he's down. He's not happy. He's really not happy having to cancel this base, too. Fungal does catch those dudes, but the disruptors, oh, could have killed that Infestor if it was on the ground, but okay, you can snipe it, too, with the Stalkers. That's fine. Yeah, man. Dark. Even base count. This is not good. This is really bad. Classics had an amazing income advantage overall over the last 5 minutes. I'm going to tell you, I clicked on this game and I said, you know what? This is like 90% a Dark win just because of the state of ZVP right now and because of how good Dark is. But I'm casting it anyway because you never know. You never know who's going to win these matches. Unless you watch this thing live during ESL Winter, which I did not. I watched a bunch of it, but not all of it. And I think this was early enough. Maybe in the group stages, I didn't watch a bunch of those. Anyway, oh man, Fleet Beacon coming in, more Stargate. It's going to be a Sky Toss transition out of Classic. This base is going to get canceled. Ready for that? Yeah. Good. Dark's trying to be active. Some Zealot Warpins into Lurker Town. No. Oh, Lurker Town. Sniping down Lurker eggs before they can turn into Lurker boys is good. Disruptor shots. Connecting. Blinking forward. Blinding Cloud catching the entire group. Oh my gosh, the Blinding Cloud on these Stalkers is sick. Disruptors try to recall out of there. No, says Dark. Absolutely no recall for you. You die here now. Okay, like I said, Dark is still very, very scary. Very scary. Dark getting his 5th base up. He's trying again for the 3rd time. Classic, naked expanding up here to his 5th base again. I guess he is sending some Zealots up to make sure there's not a group of Lings just hiding here, ready to pounce on it. There's not. The entire army of Dark is on his side of the map on creep at the moment, which is great. But this is just buying time for Classic to make some carriers. He's going hybrid Sky Toss here, right? You want to add in some Archons, maybe some High Templar. A few Tempest, maybe, depending on if there are any Broodlords. Void Rays, yes. But this is, I'm actually, oh my goodness. I don't know. I guess if he just go into carriers and Dark is kind of stuck on this Hydra, Roach, Ravager, Ling strat, he just dies. Yeah, that base gets canceled. A 6th base attempt by Dark. Why do you think that would be easy? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why he could think he could do this. Every time he's tried to expand, it's been difficult for him, right? This base got canceled once. This has been killed twice. I mean, his 3rd base has been relatively okay, but man. Classic, just kind of setting up, pouncing. This is just, again, buying time. Mothership's on the way, right? Just trying to make sure that Dark doesn't feel safe. Trying to make sure that Dark really is just expecting. Oh, nice dodge there. Nice Lurker dodge. Oh, it's the one Swarm Host from Dark. Ah, that's how you know you're Gosu, if you make an accidental Swarm Host. Knight is coming in. Ooh, that might be good. That might be good. But yeah, does Dark just not know about this? Dark just doesn't know about this. Dark just does not know there's a Fleet Beacon. And, like, there's enough ground army here that I think Dark might be... Snipe on that drone. Dark might... No, he threw up a Spire. He's just being careful, I think. I don't think he knows that's happening. I don't think he knows there's a Fleet Beacon. I don't think he knows there are carriers in a mothership. Nice abduct on those disruptors. Get out of there, boys. Oh, no. Second abduct takes that disruptor down. Ling's scouting around, being like, oh, crap, you're expanding like a madman, but can't do anything about it. There's not enough Lings for that. Dark does send a bit of a Roach Ravager with a Lurker army to deal with these Zealots. That's a great anti-Zealot composition. And the Zealots are like, I don't think we can save this base, Classic. We might need to cancel this, dude. We'll run into our devs. Ooh, he sees the Nidus. Revelation's it, just to make sure. Just to make sure. Classic, expanding left side. Locust trying to take that thing down. This Swarm Host, man. He's trying to get as much value as he can. Swarm Host. Not Swarm Hosts. Come on, Classic, cancel that. Classic. He doesn't cancel it. Oh, I don't know about this. I do think Classic is infinitely far ahead right now. Not infinitely, but he's ahead. Corruptors being added in. Dark knows. There's no way Dark's making Corruptors based on what he's technically seen in this game. Oh, that Artosis Pylon was absolutely brutal. No! Classic! This is going to be like the first PvZ cast I've had on my channel where the Protoss wins in like a month. Come on, man. Fight. Use your carriers for good. Where are they? You really only have 2 right now? How do you only have 2? Dark. Is he just sniffing out the time? Sniffing out the transitionary time when the carrier group isn't huge yet. And the ground forces are a little bit weak. And he's expanding to the gold in the bottom left of Goldenaura. Oh, Classic. I don't feel good about this for you, sir. Dude, this Swarm Host has 2 kills. Save it. Oh, 12 HP on that Nexus. It's a save. Swarm Host gonna die with 2 kills to its name. And then a Mothership Recall. Pow! Right into a bunch of Corruptors and Lurkers and all sorts of who knows what's going on here. The Mothership dies almost immediately. I don't know if this was a great recall move from Classic at all. If you could kill these Corruptors... No, but the Hydra DPS is good too. No! Classic! Classic, no! Oh, I think that recall was horribly ill-advised. He's down 195 to 155. Supply. Ah, Classic, I've been rooting for you here. I've been rooting for you, and I don't... This Lurker's going to take down this Nexus. This Lurker's going to kill this Nexus. Nope. That actually didn't happen. Man. I don't know what to tell you, Protoss fans. I think Classic played basically a perfect first 10 minutes of this match. Really denied bases, really killed a ton of drones. Won a bunch of engagements that he was in. And then Dark was just like, oh, you're trying to go Sky Toss? Let me just walk across the map with my ground army. Kill, like, 2 of your bases. Almost a third. Put you on the back foot. Just go into Corruptors. You know, because they're amazing against your carriers. You didn't have enough Archons to keep them alive. And this left side base is dead to Adrenalings, too. Yeah, these are +2 Adrenalings. No worries. They could take down your buildings lickety-split if that's what you're into. Okay, well, at this point, there are some Ultras out. Not going to do a lot, I don't think. Classic says, okay, well, I got where I wanted to go. I'm missing 3 of the bases that I wanted to have at this stage of the game. That Corruptor ball, man. Ooh, good feedback on the Vipers, though. That's good. That's a good start to this whole engagement. Classic heading down. Heading south. Maybe killing a Creep Tumor. Maybe not. Oh my gosh, 4 link. Oh, Banelings. Banelings! Oh, Classic. 39 to 73 workers. Income. Remember how the income was so good for Classic compared to Dark? That's it's reversed now. Oh, Corruptors found angles. The Archons weren't in position to keep them away, but there was some storm. So that's good. Hold on a second here. Transfuses on the Corruptors is nice. Hatch sniped, though. Ooh, Obs got killed in the process. A little bit lazy on the Obs. They're just Ultralisks running around casually, trying to kill stuff. This Immortal with cannon should be able to... Golly. Maybe save stuff. I don't know about going home, Classic. Recalling? Yeah, he's recalling at this base to save it, and he will. Yeah, this is me with my ultras when I'm playing a 3v3 game, and the Sky Toss shows up. You run away. Just, you know, you're getting tickled to death by a million bees, but they'll kill you eventually. A million bees will kill you eventually. Dark top right base, not a gold base, but he's taken it, and the bottom left base is back, but there's no drones at this one. Storm. Okay. All right. Classic. He's into the comp. The composition that is impossible for every Zerg player on Earth except for the 4 queens to handle. Raynor Serral, Dark and Rogue. Rogue is gone now, but he lives on in our hearts. In military. This composition, right? Archons, Immortals, Carriers, maybe some Void Rays. I'm really surprised we don't have any Void Rays in this composition at all. The Lurkers are here to try to deal with the Archons on some level. Okay, the Queens are all getting absolutely murked. Hang on! The Lurkers are dying. Hold on! Falcon's getting some hope for Classic here. He's still down 30 supply. He just lost his base on the left side. He doesn't have... He's got 10 probes remaining. Can he do this? I don't think so. No, the Corruptors are trying to find an angle. And, oh, there's an abduct snipe. Carriers dying here. There are still 5 of them remaining. 6 of them remaining. A hatch goes down. It's basically a base race at this point. Lings are causing some major problems on Classic's side of the map. Classic is a 3-basing Protoss with no income at the moment. Dark does have some income at this top right base. At this base, no, there's no income there. Just kidding. Corruptors finding 2 more carrier deaths. 2 more carrier deaths. That's exactly what you want to do. Slowly whittle down this carrier army, and then you can deal with these Archons and Immortals later. Especially with your ginormous Lurker ball. That is just, we're just going for it, man. Classic knows he's splitting the Corruptor so they're not taking splash damage. Every single carrier, no. 1 carrier stays alive. The Immortals and the Archons are kind of crushing through here. Bring that Obs over. Obs speed is a good upgrade. Bring the Immortals and the Archons to these Lurkers. What is happening? Can Classic possibly win this? Army supply is even at the moment. A hatch goes down again from Dark. This game is getting an epic tag. I cannot believe how close this is right now. Yeah, we're building an interceptor. Classic is right now. He's got 1 carrier, so that makes sense. Dude, free. Lurker is free. No, it's not free. It's not free. The spores are killing your interceptors, dude. This is not a good engagement for your carrier. Lings, Corruptors are on this side of the map. They're going to caustic spray on some stuff. Yeah, we're full in on base race mode. No, the carrier gets sniped by 3 Hydralisks. Boof. Classic. 50 to 66 army supply. 18 Lings being produced. He recalls home some Archons just to try to save his main base a little bit, and he does. Okay, the rest of the army on a bit of a rampage here. Going to try to wipe out this right side hatchery of Darks, but these corners are going to be really tough for him to deal with. Really, really tough. Killing some Overlords and supply blocking Dark might work. Classic's lost every one of his Nexuses. Storming the Lings. There are some Corruptors here, but I don't know if they're just trying to... they're just trying to, like, absorb some hits. Golly. Golly. That's it. I think we're done. Classic. He fought so hard and came so far, but Dark gets the win. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm just... He did so much right. He did so much right in this game, Classic did. He was smart. He was aggressive. He killed 7 hatcheries and 69 drones. Nice. He murdered so many workers early in the game and denied bases. And he got into his ultimate composition without any Void Rays, though. So the Corruptors were better. 7 Nexuses going down is a lot of Nexuses. I do feel like the recall into this base which was lurkered up. There was like a giant army from Dark here, and everything died. It was just, that was really bad recall. I do not know what the plan was for that. I don't. I guess maybe it was sneak the mothership down this way, but then Dark totally scouted it, so it's either the mothership dies, or maybe you save the mothership and get some work done by recalling. I don't know. The mothership died anyway, and a lot of stuff died there for almost no value for Classic, and then it was kind of downhill from there, man. But I mean, look, this was scrappy. Classic at the end of the game had 5 Corruptors, 7 Lurkers, and 30 Lings. Like, it's not a ginormous, scary Zerg army. He's got 96 supply over here. Ended up losing 36 Corruptors, 200 Lings, 5 Ultra Lurks went down, 23 Lurks, 11 Carriers died. Dark is just so good at picking at those carriers, man, from distance, coming in from different angles, abducting them when he can. It's tough. It's tough to keep them alive against Dark. It really is. Dark Rainer or Serral right now. That composition, again, can pretty much beat any other Zerg player on Earth. It's that good. It's just that at the top level, it just takes a ton of game skill and map awareness and micro and really good decision making. But you can do it. But Zerg players can do it. I mean, I know Zerg players at my level, like high diamond level, are like, nope, that's it's unbreakable. Can't do it because we don't have all that stuff. We don't have that skill that these players, these high level Zerg players do. But when you're playing against them, sure feels like this composition is bad, huh? I mean, it's 45,000 to 45,000 resources lost. Not great if you're a Protoss and you have even resources lost in 22 minutes. Fair. Whew, this hurt me. Oh, man, I thought Classic had it. He played so well, but this is why Dark is Dark. This is why Dark is a world champion, because you can smack him around and beat him down for the first 10 minutes, and then he will still come back and scrap out a win. This was not him overwhelmingly zerging you. This was scrappy. It was. The decision, by the way, to expand to the corners was also genius. This is a great map for that. Expanding top right and bottom left. It is très magnifique. It helped a lot in this game too. So, all right, man. Good game, Dark. You just got to give him his props, dude. This is Dark we're talking about here. We know who he is. We know he is him, as they say in the NBA. Not that there are many NBA fans watching, but GG. Wow. Great game. Epic game. And that's going to be it for me. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. If you like what you saw and what you heard today, you can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch. All at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.